Okay, this video is on when is Easter. It always seems to fall on a different date each year, so I want to tell you how to figure out when it is. Can you zoom in on this part here? So in 2018 it was April 1st, last year was April 16th, before that March 27th, April 5th, April 20th, March 31st, and so on. Do you see the pattern? No, I don't see the pattern either. It's pretty complicated. Let's look at it graphically. Can you see this? So here's the year, and here's when Easter happens. It's jumping all around crazy. It looks kind of like a random variable. So when Easter happens is you first need to have the vernal equinox, spring. Which they actually define to be March 21st. It's not the actual vernal equinox, which changes a little bit each year. So by definition, it has to happen after March 21st. Then you need a full moon, and then the following Sunday will be Easter. So like we had a full moon this week, and then now it's Easter, and it's after spring. So then you might ask, when's the earliest Easter can happen? So if a full moon is on a Saturday, which is also March 21st, then the next day, March 22nd, can be Easter. So March 22nd is the earliest that it can happen, and that happens with a probability of about 1 in 200, about 0.5%, because you need two things to happen. You need a full moon to happen on March 20th. Full moon has a 29-day cycle, and that has to be a Saturday. So 29-day cycle times a Saturday, which is 1 in 7. So 7 times 29 is 203. So about a 1 in 203% chance, fraction chance of that happening. And then the other question you can ask is, when's the latest Easter can be? The latest Easter can be is April 25th. So we had the perfect storm for the early Easter. You kind of need the opposite of the perfect storm for the latest Easter. And I've got some note card explaining that. How that can happen is if you just missed the full moon. You have the full moon on the 20th instead of the 21st. Then 29 days later is the second full moon, and Easter has to be after that, so it's the 25th. So April 25th is the latest Easter can occur. And you can see this video has gotten quite some attention. We have a crowd. There's a lot of interest in this. And my next video will describe how to calculate the date of July 4th. Thank you.